I want to thank God so much for what God has done for me. When I joined this church on the 9th of 2021, I knew how the level I was when I came to this church. I was close to mere begging. But today the story has changed. By the grace of God, I'm one of the best aeronautic engineers we have in Nigeria. But after COVID, I don't know what happened. I refused to go back to my place of work. I'm one of the engineers of aero contractors. So I refused to go back to my place of work. Every attempt, after they called us after COVID, they asked us to come back. But I refused to go. My wife became so worried, and she began to pray. She felt it was not ordinary. I just said, no, I'm leaving the aviation. I want to do business. But the woman kept worrying and kept praying to God. And somehow, we stumbled into one of our members in the church, Brother Wale, who led us to this church. And when I came to this church, I began to pray and participate in virtually all the programs. Even some programs that they say this was for pregnant women, I will attend. The morning due, I will come. Mount Zion time, I will come. To see pastor, I will come. The only program I don't attend is one for single. So I kept coming and I kept believing God for a change of life. And one day the woman of God just came and declared that, you see, when pastor will walk like this and come and say, they will call you, you will testify. It's not a joke. So he said they will call you, they will testify. So as I engaged myself in all the programs, something like a scale fell off my eyes. And one day I sat here and I saw it like a trance. My children were brought before me and they were wearing rags. And I was like, why? I woke up, I was still in church. And that dream, that trance still coming to me again and again. My wife would say, Daddy, you will not go and walk? I said, no, I want to do business. So to cut a long story short, after pastor made a declaration, and I went out, I was somewhere in Buhari, going to see one property. And I saw a number from Turkey, plus 91 or 90 or so. And the man called me and said, are you engineer this or not? I said, yes, it's okay. I went to your place of work. We are looking for somebody that have this and this and this certification. And they said, look, you have it, but you have not resumed. We don't know why. That if I can convince you to come, I should try. So my name is this. Please, can you come and join us? I said, I'll call you, sir. I love the call. This man kept calling me for more than 4 times. I kept dodging him. But when I came for the prayer that morning, something fell off my face. And as soon as the man called me, he said, please, can you please join us? We want to bring in Boeing and aircraft and Airbus. And we are told you are here. I said, yes, okay, I will go. So, long story short, they gave me the offer. I would have my CV. They gave me the offer. I went to the airport and picked up my CV, to pick up my appointment letter. And I went to the pastor. The pastor was shocked to see that I wasn't doing anything. And he prayed for me. And I said, well, the salary is very small. With my wife's persuasion, my uncles and the rest of them, I will take it. And I'll see what will happen. And pastor said something. He said, look, don't worry that they are going to increase it for you. They promised me that in 6 months' time, after my confirmation, they are going to upgrade me. But say, don't worry. As you are going, we will increase it for you. Lo and behold, when I was to go for my documentation, I put off my certificate. And when the HR saw it and had me, he took it up. He said it's coming. He went to the next office, which is I guess the MD. And he came back, and the HM still called me again. I said, what has happened? I said, I don't know. I'm still here. He said, look, when we were in the board meeting, I told them about you. That this money they are offering you is very small. But they said, no, come and start first after 6 months. What happened was that the HR told the manager that, look, if you allow this engineer to go to Lagos, one airline will take it from us. The salary is very small. Let us increase the salary. Right there in the HR office, they say, sorry, engineer, we have to do one letter for you again. They tore the first one, and they gave me one letter with double salary. And that same night, after my documentation, they gave me a ticket. I flew to Lagos. I reported in Lagos. My bosses were white men from Sabia. I was working under them. 1 minute, man. Work under them. So when we are fixing a snack on the aircraft, they asked them to supervise me because I've left the aircraft for at least a year or so. So I was asked to refresh me before we were back to Abuja. While we are there working, The white man left the job completely because he will see that I'll open the manual, interpret the prescription, and I'll go on a tax. So he left the aircraft and went to the office and told the manager and said, look, this man doesn't need supervision. This man is good. This man is like this. This man is like this. If you leave him on this salary scale, I'm telling you, by the end of this month, he will not be here. The manager said, well, it's not my fault. It's the HUM. It's not around. It's in Turkey. When he comes back, he will look at it. Lo and behold, one salary they gave me was only for 3 months. After the 3 months, I resumed December. December I was paid that salary. I was paid that salary for February. By March, they had a meeting again. And my salary was taken higher than expected. So they gave me more than what I even asked for. And I want to give God the glory. Right now, I speak to you now. Somebody recommended me to Emirates Airline. Just last week, they called me. And they said, let us have your CV. I sent my CV to them across. They said, okay, we will give you a training online on all the classes of Airbus, which I have completed. Right now, I speak to you now. Any moment from now, the offer will come. So I've come to give God all the glory. When I came here, this is my seat. I knew how I was when I came. God have indeed changed my level. Come and see what God has done. My wife also was trusting God for a promotion. The thing was stagnating, but we kept trusting God. That same time I got my offer of appointment, my wife also got her promotion.